Hey everybody, welcome back to the Temple 420 Bible Study and Torah Tour, and I noticed a few more likes. At that point, 1 per video, and a few more views, which we're up to like 6 and maybe 7. Thank you, you guys. I just want to literally, if it's just 6 or 7 of you, then 6 or 7 of you get the message at that point. Maybe if you tell one person, we have 12 or 14, and they tell 2 people, and they tell 2 people, what do they tell? They convey a message that if you add cannabis into a bowl and add fire, like a fragrant bowl of incense, you can actually talk to plants. But this one, this plant, it'll talk back to you. It's so interesting and fascinating what God has done with the body and the mind. I mean, think about it. I'm just talking out loud. How do you hear me? Well, something resonates and my thought transforms into words because I formulate sounds and it goes blah. And you can understand that? No wonder we babble. At that point, we're going to go back to one common language. We're going to go back, way back to before Babylon. But today on the tour, we're going to go into where Jesus clears the temple courts. And the big analogy is, He's clearing all the yuck that you do on the inside, which is not abnormal. It's totally normal for the world. But we're going to learn a new world and a new realm, the realm of the living, because we're just living, but we're in the realm of the dead. At that point, we're in mental torment. We're not in mental peace. So, when it was almost time for the Jewish Passover. So guess what, guys? I think Christians are great. I think they are arrogant, though. I think they have too much pride, and people have told me I'm delusional. I'm like, no, turns out I'm Jewish, and Jesus is the Lord of the Sabbath, which today is, so we're keeping up with that commandment willingly, voluntarily, a fellowship offering we bring. And this says, it was almost time for the Jewish Passover, and I think Jesus is the Passover lamb, because the lamb is the food for God, which is a burnt offering. It's the food for the Most High, the Alpha Dog. It's the Lambda, Chi, Alpha. It's the Lamb of the High Alpha. It's Cannabosum. Whatever, that's a long rant. So anyways, just having fun with words. I know Greek. I was in a fraternity, Beta Rho. My initiation was just like this book. The Lambda Chi Alpha is literally the Lamb of the High Alpha. If you do it in Greek, CHI or X is high in Hanukkah. So, Jesus went up to Jerusalem in the temple courts. So if the body is the temple, Jesus now wants to be in the courts. All the cells are in prison, and He wants to let all the prisoners go free, even though they have to be in the courtyard. Understand the body and the temple and the courtyard? In the temple courts, He found people selling cattle, sheep, and doves, and others sitting at tables exchanging money. So now we have a couple of things. We have money changers or honey changers. So what kind of business are we in? We're in the honey biz, cannabis. We're in the honey business, honey blossom trees. We are not getting our vast wealth from Ezekiel 27:17 through 21, with calamus being at 27:19 in Ezekiel. Our vast wealth is from cassia, calamus, and wrought iron, or cannabis, hemp. So, He scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables.